Here we go again, another video pushing the story on, making more story out of story about Chris Watts. Something about nothing in one sense, because it's just him popping to a shop with flip-flops on. But when he stands here, da-da, do you know what that means? His right arm. His right or his left arm, but our right arm to us. It's not there. You can see the sweets and things through his arms. You can see things through his arms, which means it's not true. I came across this channel, Life Hacker. Basically, you can read the words for yourself. So at the moment, the apps can't quite perfectly do it, but in time, they're going to be able to more or less just swap people's heads over. Like it is a video game, but basically they can superimpose people, and we all saw that bit about Obama. So there, you can read that bit for yourself. And yeah, a tiny bit of a gap. Yes, I see that. It might be a frame or two, and then the other person pops through. That's what I see on all these videos that we're doing right now. All of them. Especially, well, I look more at the Watts case, but all of them. So there you go. So we get back to here, go to his arm. Oh! That means this video is not real. Part of his arm is missing. And I do not understand why other channels are not looking into the videos more and seeing for themselves when things are not right. And the other part I added onto this bit was the fact that his nose changes. And we all know what kind of nose he has, or what we think he has. But as he turns to the left, his nose starts to change, and he gets a crook in his nose. I have to do it a couple of times. In fact, his nose disappears as well. Here we go. He's got a different nose on him. Whose nose is that? Looks like the same nose that Shanann gets sometimes. Oh, there's that nose. Oh. People need to wake up, slow the footages down, and look at things for themselves. Just look, his nose has completely changed. So, half his arm is missing and his nose has changed. This video is not real. There is no story then. Why are they doing this? It's not real. So, see his nose change. He gets a crook on his nose, and nobody is watching or seeing this for themselves. Anyway,
I'm Allison Bybee. Our greatest responsibility is to serve our central New York communities. We are extremely proud of the quality, balanced journalism that CBS 5 produces.
But we are concerned about the troubling trend of irresponsible, one-sided news stories plaguing our country. The sharing of biased and false news has become all too common on social media.
More alarming, some media outlets publish these same fake stories without checking facts first. Unfortunately, some members of the media use their platforms to push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Checking facts first. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Being paid for by regimes and governments. I mean, this violates every principle of journalistic ethics, because we're supposed to be watchdogs on these governments. We're not supposed to allow them to be paying customers as journalists.
To push their own personal bias and agenda to control exactly what people think. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.
Checking facts first. This is extremely dangerous to our democracy.